YD Dilla.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Asia. This is the Asia Way, and if this is your first time here, go hit that subscribe button for me, baby, because we get lit over here, period. As y'all can see from the title, this is an anxiety series video. Today I will be reviewing the Restore patches for anxiety. Very excited to give my input on these patches and how they've been working for me. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into this video. So a little bit of background about me. I have generalized anxiety disorder. Had it for, I would say, almost 10 years. And you know, I get anxiety attacks, panic attacks, intrusive thoughts, all that good stuff. So it's been a long journey. So I got these off of the Restore Patch website. I was scrolling on social media and it kept popping up. You know how shit keep popping up depending on, like, you know, because the phones be listening. Oh yeah, these kept popping up on my news feed and stuff, and I'm like, I want to give these a try, but I'm a research girly. So before I get anything, I'm gonna do my research every single time, because I need to know. I need to know the good reviews, the bad reviews. I need to know what other people think before I put myself in a situation to be like, okay, all right, I'm gonna see what this is about. And I recommend that anytime you're skeptical about something, always try to do your research. And I've seen a lot of reviews on the website, a lot of reviews on social media, which were pretty good for the most part. Obviously, you have, you know, sometimes things don't work for certain people, you know, and I've seen that as well. What I didn't see was like YouTube reviews on it. I think I seen only one video on YouTube that had a review on these. So I was like, you know what, since I'm doing this, you know, just out of the kindness of my heart, nobody's paying me to do this. This video is not sponsored at all. I'm doing this because I want to spread awareness. And because the lack of videos that I see on YouTube regarding this, I'm gonna review it. Okay, so first things first, the website. I got these from restorepatch.com. The patches I got are the anxiety relief patches, and on the website they have so many different packages. I will like share some with you. Like they have PTSD packages. They have PTSD patches, severe anxiety patches, which I was actually thinking about trying, just like healing support patches. So yeah, like immune support, anxiety relief. Like they have a bunch of like different patches. Why do I keep saying packages? Different patches. And they all actually really did get my attention, especially obviously the anxiety one, the sleep one, the migraine headache, because I be getting those a lot. And even the Get Your Six PTSD, severe anxiety. I was thinking about trying that too. But I also want to give you guys a little bit about the company, so I'm going to read verbatim what's on their website. So, all natural approach. Restore Patch utilizes a process called transfer of energy. Using century-old science with the latest in technology, this transfer of energetic signatures and frequencies occur by embedding this information onto a thin copper foil in the patch. So, what that means, I feel like it's frequency type shit, because I had to read that a million times because people were saying in the comments like, well, what's in them? And they would explain what was in them, but the way they explained it was kind of just like, what the heck does that mean? So like, am I chipped? Like that's what I got at first. I'm like, so I'm chipped, basically. Y'all are chipping me. But you know, they said it utilizes the latest technology for a safe, non-drug, non-chemical, and natural approach. So yeah, it doesn't have any chemicals or any drugs. It's 100% natural. And yeah, there's free shipping on all 30-day supply orders when you subscribe. I actually subscribed to the 30 every 30 days, get new patches. So, okay. You wear the patch for 3 days. Every 3 days, you take it out, switch it for a new one. I said take it out. Do I feel like low-key? I feel like I'm chipped. Maybe I feel like low-key I'm chipped. Because take it out, no, you take it off. You put it on the back of your shoulder, which is actually on there right now. I'll show y'all. I put it, if y'all can see. I don't know if y'all can see, I hope y'all can see. But, yeah, if y'all can see that. It takes 7 to 10 days to start, you know, for you to start feeling something, like feeling like a change as far as that goes. Me personally, the first time I used it, and I'm talking day one, like the day one I used it, I was really surprised at like what it was doing for me. I felt so much bliss. Like when I felt, like, I can't explain it. It was like I would start to feel anxious, but it turned into bliss. Like it was actually wild. It was actually wild. But you know, as somebody with anxiety and an over anxious mind, that bliss started making me a little more anxious. Cause like, wait, no, I feel like I'm anxious, but I'm not anxious. Like, what the heck? So it was like, okay, you know, I think I should continue this and see what this is about or whatever. That was literally day one. My very first order was the 10-day supply. So that was like 3 patches, I think. Yeah, 3 patches. Yeah. 3 patches, and I will honestly say my first experience, it went really well. I mean, obviously that's why I ordered, you know, more. I was still anxious sometimes. Like, it's weird. Day one was like a bliss type thing, but as the days go on, I would feel anxious, but I wouldn't get panic attacks, right? So I would feel like anxiety, not as bad as I would usually get it, and that's why I was like, maybe I should try the severe anxiety PTSD. But I'm like, I don't have severe anxiety, you know, and I have a lot of other resources. I'm not just relying on these patches to just cure my life. Okay, so yeah, after the week I ran out because I only bought a 10-day supply. I was contemplating on if I should get more. So it was moments where, well, there was days where I did not have the patch at all after that first 10 days that I used them, because I ran out and I only brought enough for 10 days. And I was contemplating, should I continue this or just keep using my toolbox? Because I'm telling you, with anxiety, you need a toolbox. Okay, you need a toolbox of things that you can use. My expectations for these patches were not very high. It was kind of like, okay, whatever, like, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't, because there's a lot of other things that I use for my anxiety, and the last thing I want to do is get dependent on anything. I don't care what it's claiming it could do. I don't care if it claims no more anxiety for the rest of my life. I'm always like, okay, it sounds nice, but I'll just give it a try. But I'm not expecting that, you know what I mean? Because everybody's different, and I'm just not expecting anything to just miraculously cure my anxiety. I don't want no anxiety because I know that's not realistic. I just want better control of it. My goal with anxiety disorder is being able to control it and minimize it from turning into panic, which is what I was expecting with the patches, Asia. Okay, so I sat there contemplating, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna give this another try. 30 days. I'm gonna subscribe, actually. And the reason why I did that was because I said I have therapy every week, and I recalled myself just telling my therapist, you know, I do see a difference with these patches. Like, I do think that it's helping. Like, and she was, you know, asking me, well, like, how? Like, what do you feel when you get anxious? Like, what happens? And while I was describing this to her, I'm like, yep, I definitely need to subscribe, because, you know, they do help, which is the main point of this video, of me reviewing them to tell you guys if they work or not. It's obviously subjective to you and the type of anxiety you have, but for me and my generalized anxiety, it does help not only minimize my anxiety, but it also helps, like, when I am feeling like really anxious, I won't feel anxious for as long as I used to. Like, it goes away a lot quicker than what than how it used to go away. It used to last a very long time with these patches. I definitely noticed a significant difference in if I do get like an anxiety attack, it's very minimal. Like it's minimized. It's not up there turning into full-blown panic. And that's, like I said, if I get an anxiety attack, my anxiety has been a lot better since using these patches. And I think I made the right decision choosing to subscribe. So I've been using these patches now for a couple of weeks. Yeah, a couple of weeks, and I love them. You know, I'm glad that I didn't succumb to like, oh, I need the severe PTSD anxiety ones, because I was gonna succumb to that just because I have experienced an anxiety attack. But I also realized that realistically speaking, you know, I have anxiety disorder. Like, realistically speaking, the anxiety probably is never going to 100% go away, but my goal is being able to control it better and to minimize it better, which is what these patches do. So I'm glad I didn't get the severe anxiety patches, bruh. The real test, y'all, with my anxiety, the real test. One of the real tests, I should say, is I start a new job in about a week and a half. I'm going to have to travel to the city. I'm gonna have to travel to the city via train. My initial panic attacks like 10 years ago, it initially started on the subway, which I used to take all the time without a problem. So this is 10 years later that I'm about to be putting myself back in that situation. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna keep y'all posted to like let y'all know if these patches do they big one while I'm on that train, because I gotta get on that train. And you know, usually I have these anxious, intrusive thoughts, which I did initially have, and I realized that I'm not scared of like my anxiety anymore. I kind of just welcome it, let it do its big one, let it do its little one, whatever it's gonna do, let it do what it do. And that's how it doesn't linger, you know what I'm saying? If you are thinking of trying something to help with your anxiety, I do recommend the Restore Patch patches. It's very easy to use. You just peel the patch off. The patch looks like this. Patch looks like that, and then you just add it, you just put it on, place it, you know, right as instructed, and you know, you keep it there for 3 days. You sleep in it, everything else, and you repeat the process every 3 days, and you should notice a difference between 7 to 10 days, I think they said. But like I said, keep in mind it does not work for everybody. Different strokes for different folks. But I definitely think it's worth a shot. I think it's worth trying. And yeah, thank you so much for watching my video. If you want to see more content about mental health, anxiety, be sure to subscribe to my channel and look out for my anxiety series videos. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. God bless. Namaste. And I hope you all have an amazing day.